tak ada ke tak ada? Oh, tak ada. Dengan Aizatul
masuk.
Nisha. Oh, ya, ada bawah. Okey. Tak apa, boleh terus buka PowerPoint. Tak apa, terus buka je. Nanti kawan awak yang Nuzati tu masuk, terus tak apa, bagi part dia terus. Kalau kita nak mula sekarang pun boleh, ataupun nak tunggu dia juga ke, manalah tahu.
Okey, boleh tu. Kan kita kau kamera.
Dah masuk ah?
Okey, dah masuk dah. Okey, Cun.
Kamera betul?
Buka. Saya nak buka ni gelap sini, tempat saya gelap.
Tak apa. Kalau gelap tak apa.
Okey. Tak apa, saya buka jugalah. Okey, boleh apa diteruskan dengan upload apa ni? Present dengan PowerPoint tu.
PowerPoint dah buka?
Dah buka belum? Okey. So, jauh ni. Gelap.
Okey.
Okey.
Oh, kabel tak boleh gerak-gerak
Tak ada ni saya pakai stand handphone. Alang-alang.
Kata dah gerak ni pun kamera.
Kamera tak, saya pakai desktop. Kamera biar je. Kalau pakai laptop tu tak boleh gerak macam ni. Okey, teruskan.
Okey, start.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Saya Zatin Syamiti Mak Yunus. Encik number 01 DKA 19F 2004. Next.
Okay, next time just say your name. Don't say your metric number. Proceed. Okay, proceed. Just proceed.
For this final year project, the field that has been chosen is water resource. Why we choose water resource? Because the title for this project is domestic waste trap with sensor. So basically, garbage pollutant can also cause flash floods. In the world, there are also some polluted rivers. Example of the most polluted rivers in the world are Mississippi River in United States, America. And not forgetting the water pollution in Malaysia, which is quite severe, resulting in flash floods. Example of severely polluted areas in Malaysia are Sungai Prapinet, Sungai Sepudai Johor and Sungai Tukang Batu Johor. This is why domestic waste trap with sensor was chosen for the title of this project. Next. Okay, the issue of water pollution is not uncommon in this country. These issues involve river pollution that can also affect food resource, health, and human. At least five will found to be worst polluted in the country, including Klang River and Sungai Pinti in Ipoh. This garbage will continue to flow through the sluice gate, and domestic waste trap with sensor is very suitable to be used at sluice gates to detect garbage that is trapped in excessive quantities. Pollution in Pinji River is likely to be caused by development factors adjacent to the location, which cause the deterioration of water quality. Okay, next. The objective is first to create waste trap for river polluted with solid garbage. To build the prototype for this waste trap, and last to test effectiveness application for the domestic wastewater sensor. Next. Okay, for the scope of the project, the title for final year project that has been selected is domestic waste trap with sensor, and this project was chosen because there is a lot of garbage trapped at the
slash gate and not collected on time. Therefore, this waste trap can give a quick notification to the authorities to come and collect. The place that has garbage trap at the slush gate and has been identified is the Pinji River area. This project is very helpful in facilitating the work of the authorities to come and collect. This can prevent trash from getting trapped and flash flood and other things can happen. This garbage traps detector also does not have to waste a lot of time to go back and for to see that the area is already full of garbage or not full yet. Next.
Okay. My name is Muhammad Sharifudin Muhammad Zaidi. Okay, now I want to present about methodology. Okay, the first one we go to the flow chart. Okay, how my group do this project. First one, we purchase of the material, and then we make a questionnaire, and then first draft submission, and then construct the prototype, and then test the prototype, and then questionnaire distribution in the second draft of submission. And then we make appointment with MBI and GPS, and then we collect the feedback from the questionnaire, and then progress presentation, and then data insight, and then the third draft of submission, and we go to the discussion and recommendation on conclusion, and then we go to preparation of FYP presentation, and the second last is final presentation, and the last one is submission of final year project report. Okay, that's all for the flow chart. And then we go to the Gantt chart. Okay, this our group Gantt chart. Okay, ini ada yang belum ditanda-tandakan lagi. Kita dah sampai ke minggu 8. Okay, sebelum terus ke slide seterusnya, saya nak tunjukkan dulu video. Nampak ke video?
Nampak.
Ada video tak? Nampak? Ada suara?
Tadi.
Sekejap. Sekarang?
Tadi. Seluar.
Tak apa, carry on.
Teruskan
Aha.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. Ini projek kita orang, iaitu domestic waste trap with sensor. Okay, ini sebagai prototype yang kita orang telah cipta lah. Okay, sekarang saya nak terangkan macam mana projek ini berfungsi. Okay, ini adalah contoh perangkat yang kami cipta. Okay, dan ini contoh sampah yang kita guna lah untuk jadikan beban dia. Ini akan duduk di atas permukaan air macam ni. Okay, and then bila sampah mengalir melalui arus sungai, sampah akan terus masuk di sini. Okay, apabila sampah makin banyak dan dia akan jadi berat dan rangkainya akan turun ke bawah, dia akan turun tinggi, turun ke dasar, tak sampai dasar, just half je lah. And then apabila perangkat dah turun ke bawah, atas ni ada sensor, dan sensor kita orang akan pasang di atas sini. Okay, dan sensor tu boleh dipasang lagi sebab kita masih belum settle coding untuk sensor tu. Okay, apabila sampah perangkat turun, dan sensor tu akan memberi notification kepada app kita orang. Okay, app tu akan terus memberi maklumat kepada pihak yang berwajib, dan pihak wajib yang kita orang pilih ialah MBI, Majlis Bandar Ipoh. Okay, dan diorang akan terus datang mengutip sampah ini, dan anggaran sampah ni maybe dalam 2-3 minggu macam tu.
Okey, selepas sampah dah terkumpul dalam perangkap ni, okay, yang akan tanggungjawab, dia akan kutip sampah ni dengan cara dia akan ada satu elektronik yang akan pusingkan dia punya shaft ni. Dia akan pusingkan naik ke atas supaya sampah tu dapat naik ke atas sekali, dan diorang boleh kutip lah sampah-sampah yang ada dekat dalam perangkap ni. Selepas dia kutip sampah tu, benda perangkap ni dia akan jatuh semula ke dalam permukaan air, dan dia akan kumpul lah sampah yang sentiasa mengalir mengikut arus air sungai sampai cukup masa notification sampai, dan diorang akan jalankan kerja lah untuk mengutip sampah. Okay, dan inilah cara prototype ni berfungsi, dan semoga projek ni berjaya lah untuk masa depan.
Dan itu sahaja daripada kami, dari guru kami, dan sekian. Assalamualaikum.
Terbaik.
Cerita sekejap ni. Okay, next kita pergi ke slide seterusnya.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Nama saya Muhammad Syafiq bin Hisham. Okay, saya akan terangkan pasal result analysis. To produce the concrete column, sand and cement have been used to form the concrete. In the column will be filled with water and artificial base, while in the middle or to cross the wall between the walls is a concrete bridge. On the concrete bridge, a U-wall has been built on it, and the U-wall will be placed a garbage trap sensor. Sebenarnya the bridge tu kita tak pakai concrete, kita hanya pakai ice cream stick sebab swimming concrete tak berapa cukup. The next please. Okay, ini adalah result analysis daripada questionnaire yang kita orang telah dapat. Okay, dari question yang pertama kita akan tanya age diorang dulu, range age. So 90.9% ialah age 21 hingga 40, dan 9.1% ialah 41 ke atas lah. The second question is residents, 90.9% ialah student yang kita orang dapat feedback daripada questionnaire ni, dan 9.1% adalah higher academic. Okay, the first question, are you aware the river in Malaysia are exposed to pollution? Okay, kita orang dapat feedback 63.6% daripada jawapan aware, dan 36.4% daripada very aware. Okay, the second question is what is the level of river pollution in Malaysia? River pollution in Malaysia, kita dapat 72.7% daripada feedback good, dan 27.3% daripada worse. Next.
Okay, soalan ketiga, do you know rivers in Malaysia is polluted? Dan yang menjawab 100% menjawab yes. Okay, the second one, in your opinion, what is the effectiveness of the innovation of this product? Okay, dia menjawab very good, dapat 81.8% feedback, dan good ialah 18.2%. Worst, kalau tak dapat feedback, hanya 0%. Next, please. Okay, based on video, do you think this prototype will be a solution to our pollution? Okay, yang menjawab yes ialah 81.8% dan 18.2% ialah yang menjawab maybe. Okay, the last question, do you agree that this prototype effective enough to tackle issue on domestic waste relate to pollution? Menjawab yes, yang warna biru 90.9% dan yang last kali tu 91% tu aja yang bagi next ni.
Yeah, continue.
Speak.
Okay, trial and error. This characterized by repeated variant attempt which continue until success or until the practice stop trying, allow us to learn through our mistake. It is our most important learning process. It is our trial and error. Untuk masa ni lah. Next.
Okay, for the last one, for the last slide, for the conclusion, the study is aimed for facilitating the work of Ipoh City Council, MBI, to come to collect garbage in PG River more easily. At the same time, the project has reached two objectives, and only one objective has not been achieved as the study is still in progress. In terms of a result and analysis obtained through the effectiveness question of the innovation of this product show that many who support this study are done. The percentage obtained from the question is quite high at 81.1%. Okay. In the conclusion, this study is very helpful for the Ipoh City Council MBI. And that's all for my group. Thank you.
Okay, back to objective.
Objective.
Okay, so your project, you just doing a model, not a real thing, right?
No. Yes.
Then your project title is wrong.
Wrong.
Yes. Your project title should be model, and then we don't do model anymore. We don't do any types of model. We do real thing. That's called that is what we call prototype. Prototype is the first thing you build in real life, and it is unique because you are the first person to make it. Okay, tapi projek ni sebenarnya dah lama, dah berzaman dah. Ramai je projek saya dulu pun dah buat dah benda ni. Okay, dan tak berjaya. Okay, first you buat tu model, bukan prototype. Different
Yes.
Prototype different thing. Model different thing. Model is a miniature scale. Miniature scale, okay, size yang dikecilkan. Okay, kalau tak gunalah pakai benda yang apa, benda aiskrim, lepas tu berat beban sampah berapa, spring dia tarik berapa, itu semua ada pengiraan. Apa awak buat ni? And then analysis. Okay, go to analysis. Nah, that is a questionnaire analysis, not the prototype analysis. Analisis ini bukan analisis lah. Analisis ni benda yang melibatkan mean, ada mode, median, okay, ada sisian piawai. Ini bukan analisis, ini peratus je. Laki, perempuan, tua, muda, yes, no. Yes, no, alright. Not alright. This project is out of rhythm, out of I don't know lah. You all jumpa lecturer tak every week?
Jumpa.
Then ini bukan analisis ni. Okay, and then you buat ni ialah model.
Oh,
This is model, not prototype. Prototype is a real thing. Okay?
this is model.
Yes. Kalau projek yang lepas-lepas sebelum ni, saya yang buat. Saya minta student saya buat projek, prototype. Memang kita akan buat perkataan prototype. Kita akan guna perkataan prototype. Kita akan present perkataan prototype. Ini bukan prototype, ini model. Model kita tak buat dah. Wish. Tanya balik awak punya lecturers. And then this one is not analysis. Analysis is what we call, okay, kalau beban sampah ni let's say 1 ton, 2 ton, 3 ton, okay, 4 ton, berapa berat sampah tu? 5 ton, 6 ton. Dia akan ada satu mekanisme untuk uplift sampah tu, and then masukkan ke dalam garbage truck ataupun garbage containers yang awak tengok petang-petang dekat Taman Cepaka, kat Benteng tu. Itulah dia, warna hijau tu. So yang itu yang kita panggil dia sebagai trash container ataupun garbage trash, ataupun tak kisahlah awak nak panggil apa pun. Tapi tenaga yang diperlukan untuk uplift, tenaga elektrik yang diperlukan untuk uplift, kuasa yang diperlukan untuk angkat sampah daripada bawah naik ke atas tu, berapa dia punya power. Dan itu awak panggil analisis. Bukan ni questionnaire and then kamu buat macam ni, macam buat assignment ni. Ini bukan buat projek, ini buat assignment. Okay, saya tak marah, saya cuma tegur je. Rasa macam pelik awak punya projek ni. Macam mainan. Ini bukan mainan ya, ini memang betul-betul mainan. So awak punya projek ni saya tak define apa yang awak buat ni adalah FYP. Saya define apa yang awak buat ni ialah lebih kepada tugasan je lah. Tugasan yang 20% yang kamu belajar subjek tu, 20% subjek ni 30%. Ini bukan projek, ini assignment. Okay, kalau nak tengok student seminar punya assignment, lagi best daripada ni. Tapi saya bukan nak compare, saya cuma nak bagi tahu awak tersilap. Tak tahulah awak sedar ke tak sedar, Puan Aru sedar ke tak sedar. This is not a prototype. This is model. Very big mistake. Okay? Saya tu tengok mana awak punya projek, kat mana awak pakai tempat dia. Sebab projek saya sebelum-sebelum ni pernah buat di sungai dekat Medan Gopeng tu. Okay, bukan sungai lah, belakang dekat Medan Gopeng tu ada longkang besar. Okay, dia letak kayu palang untuk memerangkap objek yang terapung sahaja. Sekejap saya pesan tiba-tiba off. Ada hantu ke apa je tak tahu. Apa? Nak mati je ni. Okay, kita continue. Okay, so apa yang sampah tu buat, sampah pula. Apa palang tu buat ialah dia trap the floating materials, floating trash. Dia akan masuk ke dalam satu basket. Okay, so basket tu kalau musim hujan kita akan collect sebanyak kali. Okay, kalau bukan musim hujan kita tak collect lah, sebab kalau musim hujan biasanya sampah yang mengalir tu akan banyak. Okay, sampah terapung, spesifik perkataan dia, sampah terapung, floating trash. So kalau bukan musim hujan dia kurang lah. Okay, yang itu analisis dia berkait rapat kepada composition of trash. Okay, so apa yang buat ni tak tahu, saya tak tahu macam mana nak bagi markah ni. Ini bukan model, ini bukan prototype, ini adalah model. Model kita dah tak buat dah model-model ni. Okay, alright, main dengan kayu aiskrim. No, we deal with real things. Okay, dan sensor. Mana sensor? Sensor tu buat apa?
Sensor tu belum dipasangkan lagi. Tengah coding.
Tengah coding. So awak nak buat sensor dekat model. Terus buat prototype kan. Kita tak buat benda-benda macam ni. Aduh. Okey, tak, saya nak menyedarkan awak. Okey, okey, cuba buat, cuba tengok slide yang sebelum.
Slide yang mana?
Atas.
Atas.
Okey. Lagi. Bawah.
Scope.
Okey. Okay, title for final year project has been selected is the domestic waste trap with sensor. Okay, domestic waste trap. Okay, sisa domestic trap. Tapi apa yang awak buat tu bukan domestic waste trap. Domestic waste trap model. Okay, ataupun kalau betul-betul buat dekat keadaan di luar sana yang sebenar, yang paling latest projek saya tu gagal lah. Okay, projek student saya yang dia buat perangkap sampah di antara dekat dalam poli kan ada longkang besar tu antara kantin dengan library tu. Dia buat projek kat situ. Okay, dia pakai steel, dia pakai aluminium, dia tak pakai sensor tapi dia pakai automation. Maksudnya kalau sampah tu banyak, sampah tu dia akan dia punya mekanisme, bila sampah tu berat, bawah dia ada spring, dia akan release spring, sampah tu dia akan naik ke atas, dia akan masukkan ke dalam kontainer. Okey, tapi malangnya projek tu dia tidak begitu automate sebab untuk get back the container into the river, yang itu kena buat manual dengan tangan. Okey, dia susah lah masa tu. Okey, baru lagi dalam tempoh 2017-2018. Okay, baru lagi lah, bagi saya baru. Okay, saya nak seorang baca yang ketiga tu.
Yang ketiga.
Yang ketiga.
Okay, prevent trash from getting trapped and flash flood and other thing can happen.
Dah model macam mana nak preventnya. Okay, sebab scope ni maksudnya dalam kamu punya hard projek kamu tu, adakah dia membantu untuk mengelakkan daripada flash flood, okay, ataupun banjir kilat. Okay, so saya nak kamu semua sedarlah yang kamu buat ni model, bukan prototype. Okay, ataupun tak guna perkataan prototype pun tak apa. Okay, domestic with trap with sensor. So dalam projek kamu juga tak maklum yang sensor tu sebenarnya untuk apa. Okay, kamu cuma bagi tahu dalam presentation, tapi dalam PowerPoint saya tak nampak pun kamu mention untuk apa guna sensor tu. Okay, dan result dan analisis tu bukan result and analysis, itu survey. Okay, survey tu daripada siapa-siapa pun boleh buat, bagi kat kawan-kawan. Okay, sebab survey ni kalau kamu nak buat, kamu kena check dia punya Chromebus Alpha. Chromebus Alpha ni maksud dia kebolehpercayaan survey kamu. Ada kebolehpercayaan, ada yang tidak boleh dipercayai survey. Ada pengiraan dia sebenarnya dalam SPSS. Okay, SPSS, Statistical Purpose for Scientific Social Science. Okay, program SPSS lah. Tapi sekarang ni saya tak minta pun benda tu. So saya pun tak minta, saya pun kalau boleh tak nak tengok apa result analysis yang gender, age, yes, no, alright, tak mau. Okay, bukan yang tu. Saya nak tengok result analysis sensor tu. Kalau berat katakan 600 kilo, 120 kilo, 1200 kilo, 1800 kilo, 2400 kilo. Apa sensor tu buat dan bagaimana bacaan sensor tu bila dapat input 600 kilo. Contohlah, saya bagi contoh 500 kilo, 1000 kilo, 1500, 2000 kilo. Berapa sensor tu, bagaimana sensor tu dapat bacaan, berapa volt, berapa dia punya pressure pada sensor tu, and then apa sensor tu aku buat. Itu ialah result dan analisis yang betul. Okay, thank you for all for presentation. A bit funny, very funny. Nasib baiklah saya tapis dulu. Kamu ni. Okay, tak apa. Saya nak betulkan. Okay, nak mengembalikan kamu ke jalan yang benar. Kamu faham apa yang saya cakap kan?
Faham.
Model, bukan prototype. Okay, kalau prototype yang sebenar, kamu kena buat real thing, which is akan habis modal lebih kurang dalam ratus. Okay, latest yang paling murah projek saya itu lebih kurang dalam 300 lebih lah. Okay, nak tak nak kena keluar duit. Okay, bukan otak je, tapi kena keluar kederat, kena habiskan masa. Siapa dah? Okay. Thank you. Boleh bersurai. Nanti ceritakan balik apa yang saya dah beritahu. Okay, walaupun kamu buat model, tapi sekarang ni tolonglah jangan buat model. Okay, please. Jangan buat jatuh standard kita student poly. Okay. Okay, boleh ke? Saya tak kata kamu, cuma saya nak menyedarkan kamu. Okay. Alright. Okay, terima kasih, boleh bersurai. Okay, sama-sama. Okay. Salam. Apa boleh buat? Okay, next. Duduk kat mana tu? Ke wallpaper? Bukan wallpaper. Apa benda lah. Background. Azrina, Nabila, Ismahani, Nisha Survive, Muhammad Fizuddin. Okay. Alright. Muhammad Fizuddin. Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon. While we wait for Muhammad Fizuddin, member group can standby lah for presentation dengan PowerPoint. Okay, boleh start present lah PowerPoint tu. Okay, okay, boleh masuk terus, boleh present terus.
Tuan, seorang lagi belum masuk lah. Office.
We can wait to lose time lah. I think we better go first and then we wait for his turn. Okay?
Okay.
Nanti lambat pula sebab dia seorang. Habis. Alright.
Okay, man.
Nishan survive. Okay, kira. I maybe I mistook you with another person. Tak apa, kira.
Okay, sir, can you see the slide, sir?
Yeah, can.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay, a very good afternoon to our honorable panels and my fellow friends. In this moment, we would like to present about our final year project 2 progress slide under the code DCC 50194 Civil Engineering Final Year Project 2. So our project title is Internet of Things IoT based water quality monitoring system. Then, by the way, my name is Nirsin Servais Balsander and my metric number is 01 DKA5A F2010. And I would like to ask my team members to introduce themselves.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Fizuddin bin Muhammad Jalani. My metric number is 01 DKA5A F2012.
My name is Nur Asrina Nabila binti Muhammad Afizi, matrix number 01DKA19F2005.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Mani binti Abdurrahim. My matrix number 01F207.
Okay. Today, in today's presentation, we will explain about the introduction, problem, objective and scope, methodology, result analysis, and the conclusion. So let's go to the content.
Okay, I will talk about the introduction. Okay, the first introduction is about the water resource. Nowadays, most of the water resources like river, ponds, lakes are becoming more harmful and contaminated due to urbanization, industrialization, and increase in population. And introduction or number two is about IoT. Internet of Things refer to the collective network of connected device and the technology that facilitates communication between device and the cloud, as well as between the device themselves. And the introduction for number three is about IR 4.0. The emphasis on digital technology from recent decades to a whole new level with the help of interconnectivity through the Internet of Things, which is IoT, access to the real data, and the introduction of cyber physical system. And the last introduction is about water monitoring, a repeated analysis of water quality in permanent ponds, data processing, and prognosis of trends to support action focused on interception and re- remediation of adverse anthropogenic impact on the aquatic environment. Okay, we go to the next slide. Okay, for the next slide is about the problem statement. Okay, this is the problem statement that we found from the study area. Okay, the first problem statement is about a release of raw latex. Discharge the raw latex material to the nearby river, which is at Sungai Meru. And the problem statement number two is employee negligence. The workers forgot to close the valve of the raw latex material. And number three is a late response. Late response from the authority about the water pollution. And the last is slow data transmission. Slow data transmission cause recovery actions to be slow. Okay, we go to the next slide. Okay, this is our study area that we choose, which is Sungai Meru. The daily activity of the population are disrupted because this pollution problems, especially to the population who carry out agriculture activities. Okay, for the next slide, I will pass to my partner with David.
Okay. Okay, for the next slide, I would like to give a comparison between the product that we want to build and the product which is already exists in our country. So first of all, we have a automatic WQMS station. The WQMS station is stand for the water quality monitoring system. So this water quality monitoring system station is to assess the suitability for the water quality and at the intake point for the treatment. So this is the station which used to collect the data about the water quality, and then it will send to the any lab or any laboratory, and it will bring to the next stage, which is a treatment. And then second, which means the second is a compressed numerous sophisticated monitoring equipments that measure a variety of the river water quality parameter. So which means this automatic WQMS have a different kind of sensor which can help to detect the river water quality monitoring parameter. For example, like a BOD, COD, TSS, and DO, and so on. So the last one, and then this automatic WQMS need an enough spacing So because this is a bigger station, so it have enough spacing when we place it another place, when we build in another place. So they should build a station to set up the automatic WQMS station. So this is a picture which has a reference for the automatic WQMS station. Okay, for the next slide, we are going to do the comparison for the manual WQMS system, which is this method is usually carried out manually, where someone need to visit the site to collect the samples, and then the person in charge need to bring a apparatus and the equipment together to the site, which may help them to collect the samples and during they do the manual method of water quality monitoring system. And finally, the sampling frequency at each manual monitoring system station is 6 times a year. So this manual WKMS has its own time schedule where the person in charge need to be follow it, and then the sample will be sent to the laboratory for the testing, and the data will be analyzed according to the testing they done with the sample they took from the river. Okay, followed by the next slide, which is about the objective that we use along our final year project. So now I'm going to state our objective. The first one is to identify the water quality system monitoring guidelines for the industry area, and then the second, to design a water quality monitoring system using Arduino Uno, and the third is to develop the water quality monitoring model using IoT, and fourth is to test the effectiveness of the water quality monitoring system prototype. And now I'm going to pass the slide to my team member.
Okay, carry on.
Okay. Scope of study have 4 metrics: guidelines, components, IoT software, and testing. For the guidelines, we refer to the International Water Quality Standard. For the component that we use is pH sensor, temperature, stability sensor, for example, the Arduino Uno, breadboard, jumper wire, and smartphone. For the IoT software is a application with a coding programmer in Arduino Uno. For the testing that we use, field testing for the pH temperature, stability that we test at the Sungai Mary Pool. Next slide. Okay, this methodology have 3 stages. The first one is introduction and literature review. So what have in introduction? Have background of study, problem statement, objective, and scope of research. For the literature review, have industry revision 4.0 for the water quality management, IoT, component of IoT, type of software, river water quality standard. For the data collection, have 2. Primary data and secondary data. Next is design and testing. And the last is analysis and result. For the test, stage 3 is discussion and conclusion that we get all the from the introduction until stage 1, stage 2. So we get the discussion and conclusion from there. Next slide. So here is the water model developed process. The first process is identify the problem. Second process is the sketch the schematic diagram. Third process is programming of the Arduino. Fourth is connect the sensor to Arduino. 5 is add the Wi-Fi modular. 6 is connect the display via links to IoT. 7 is test the effectiveness. 8 is validate the data, and lastly is data analysis.
Okay, step 1 is IoT-based water quality monitoring system. So the schematic diagram of the proposed work is as shown in figure 3. The work consists is hardware. The hardware part has sensor which help to measure the real-time values to digital, and it will show the display output from sensor. Wi-Fi module give the connection between hardware and software. The water quality parameters are checked by one and update in the cloud server, as well as the values are displayed. Next. So the next is step 2, construct Arduino programming for water quality monitoring system. First is Arduino comprises a microcontroller and a program or IDE, integrate development environment, which runs on a monitor and is used to modify and sense computer code to the physical board. Second, the Arduino program has primarily for people just starting with electronic, and there is no additional hardware known as a programmer is required to load new code. So we use this software to create coding and upload in Arduino Uno. Next is construct Arduino C or C+ code for IoT-based water quality monitoring system. First is the Arduino code is writing in C+ and include unique methods and function which used to connect the sensor. When a sketch, the name given to Arduino code files is created, it is processed and compiled into machine language. And the last is the user will type the code before uploading it to the board on which need to be programmed for the water quality monitoring system. Arduino board design use a variety of microprocessors and controller. The boards are equipped with sets of digital analog input or output pins that may be interfaced to various expansion boards, breadboards for prototyping and other circuits. The boards offer serial communication interface including universal bus USB on some models, which are also used for loading programs for personal computers. The microcontroller can be programmed using C and C+ programming language. In addition to using traditional compiler toolchains, the Arduino project provides an integrated development environment (IDE) based on the processing language project.
Okay, the next step is followed by the step 4, where we construct a Blink IoT application. So this application builds a graphical user interface GUI or the human machine interface HMI by compiling and supplying the relevant addresses on the available features. So in our case, we are using a HMI, which is a human machine interface, where this app will be provide the real-time data about the water quality. That we going to do. And second is it can control the hardware from afar, display sensor data, save and visualize data, and do a variety of other tasks with help of Wi-Fi. So the third one is a Wi-Fi module. We construct this app using a Wi-Fi module, and Wi-Fi module is used to connect the water quality monitoring software with a Blink IoT. And the fourth is to show once we connect the app to the Wi-Fi module, it will show the data in the Blink IoT application display. Besides the picture of the example of a Blink IoT application, where we can see the features box where we can see a lot of features. And the below one is the ESP Wi-Fi module. It can be called as a ESP8266. This is how does it look like, and this is the main component where we will use to connect with a Blink IoT. Okay, followed by the next slide. Next slide is a step 5, where we will construct the Arduino library. We used a library to build or sketch any software. So where we will connect our project software using Arduino library users. These libraries are used to extend the Arduino environment. So these libraries add functionally to sketches, allow the work with hardware and manipulate the data. And then followed by the several libraries are inclusive with the IDE and can be downloaded or we can do our own creation coding. The beside picture show the libraries of the Arduino programming. So this is how does it look like. When we connect to these official Arduino libraries, it will list out some of the connectivity, communication, robotic coding. So we can select our suitable libraries from these, and we can upload in the Arduino IDE, and we can also upload in the Arduino Uno. So if we didn't get any libraries from this website or these official libraries, we can we don't have any choice. We have to do our own creation of the software. So this is a step for Arduino using library users. It's followed by the step 4, the water quality monitoring system process. And this is a process where it's going to show how does it work, the proposed model working flow. So first, the water to test, and the second followed by the second step, sensor are placed in the water test. and then the data sent from the sensor was sent to the Arduino Uno. Then the processing of the data from the sensor by the unit of the software, and then the code was sent to the display by using a Wi-Fi module, just as I told just now. And then the output value are shown by the Blink IoT app. As I explained just now, we are going to use this Blink IoT to display the output of the data by using a Wi-Fi module. And the last one is the pH, temperature, and the turbidity value will be displayed on this Blink IoT, and we can do the data analysis using this value. Okay, next I'm going to pass the slide to
Okay, I will talk about the step 7, which is a testing IoT-based water quality monitoring system. Okay, there are many tests, and we choose a 3 method, which is a pH test, temperature test, and turbidity test. Okay, the first is about a pH test. The top of the pH probe is inserted into the liquid. The pH board will scan the ICD rate for this. And the second is a temperature test. The temperature sensor is poked until the silver part is reached. And the last is about a turbidity test. The sensor will be placed in the water, and the turbidity board will provide an accurate reading. Okay, we go to the next slide. For the next slide is about water quality monitoring system model cost. This is the item that we use in our product. Okay, the first item is Arduino Uno. For the description is a 6 analog input, 16 MZ ceramic resonator, a USB connection, a power jack, and ICSP header and a reset button. Okay, the price for this item is about $48, and for the second item is turbidity sensor, and the price of this item is $55, and for the third item is analog pH sensor, and the price is about $158, and for the next item is DS18B20 temperature sensor, and the price of this item is about $80, and the last is a Wi-Fi module, and the price is $18, and total cost that we spend is about $298. Okay, we go to the next slide. Okay, this is our progress line chart for our product. Okay, next I will pass to the Azrina.
Kecil benar.
Okay, next is result and analysis. Objective 1 is water quality standard. So our parameter is pH, temperature, and turbidity. Water quality refers to the chemical, physical, biological, and any else characteristic of water based on the standards of its usage. It is most frequently used by reference to a set of standards against which complaints, generally achieved through treatment of the water, can be accessed. The most common standard used to monitor and assess water quality cover the health of ecosystem, safety of human contact, and extent of water pollution. Next is the table 2 is Department of Environment, Water Quality Index, Classification, and Water Classes. So same. The class is class 1, class 2A, class 2B, class 3, class 4, and class 5. Next. Objective 2 is design block diagram water quality monitoring system. Figure 7 shows the block diagram of system. This system consists of turbidity sensor, pH sensor, and temperature sensor, which are connected to processor. It is Arduino Uno. The Arduino Uno accessing the sensors output and processing them. The sensor reading can be viewed on web page with the help of Wi-Fi. The pH, temperature, and turbidity sensor check the quality of water. The data from all sensors is given to Arduino Uno. This data also will be displayed on IoT web page.
Okay, for the objective 2 design, here is the sample that we create using Revit for the cover for our product cover for water quality management IoT. Next. This objective have three developed for the coding for the Arduino Uno that can get for the stability, pressure and temperature for the data. Next slide. This is objective 4, test or result water quality control system. These have three slides, same table for the pH test, temperature test, and stability test. Here we can describe the data, or we can describe the maklumat yang we dapat yang daripada test yang kita uji untuk pH yang next.
Okay, the last one, last slide is we are going to explain about the conclusion. The first conclusion is the suggested system uses a water detection sensor to monitor the water turbidity, pH, and temperature, with the benefit of the IoT environment. So, followed by the conclusion number 2.
Okay, for the conclusion number 2 is the proposed technology automatically monitor water quality and not require employees to be on duty.
So the conclusion number 3 is, as a result, water quality testing will most likely be more cost effective, convenient and quick. The method is very adaptable.
And lastly, for the conclusion, it may use this system to monitor different water quality metrics by simpler this testing generating sensor and modify the recruitment software package. That's all.
Thank you. I don't know what to complain because every slide is always comes to my question. Okay, but I want to look all the slides. All slides. I want to look.
Kejap Iban, yang present ni dia ada masalah sikit.
No conclusion so they just suggested 1 sampai 4 tadi tu belum lagi. Okay, belum lagi. So rasa saya faham projek tu. Okay. Tapi saya rasa apa yang awak buat tu awak pun nak gagal mana awak nak buat ni sebenarnya. Tak apa. Sama-sama tengoklah nanti. Okay. Mana Nishan tadi? Hilang
Masalah, dia ada masalah connection Pak.
Oh, ya ke? How long should we wait? Ismahani, awak punya kamera tu memang kat bawah ke?
Ya kan, dekat keyboard.
Huawei ke? Mana?
Tak, corner.
Mana? Oh.
Tu lah, sorry tu lah. Wi-Fi connection, poor Wi-Fi connection.
Kelakar pula dia punya placement webcam tu. Tak apa. Okay,
the first complete.
I want to look all the slides.
Okay.
View all the slides. Okay. Slide 3. Slide 3, slide 4. Okay. how come this problem statement will lead to the water quality management system? Why not the cleaning process? Why not the cleaning process lah? Okay, problem statement, sungai tu tercemar, tetapi kamu punya projek sibuk pula nak buat water quality monitoring system. Pelik. Saya rasa tak kena kat situ. Mungkin awak boleh betulkan balik lah problem statement tu. Okay, tak apa, nanti yang saya tengah cakap ni memang direkod lah. Okay, alright. So saya nak tengok note yang keempat tu lah, slow data transmission. Okay, by Zulkifli 2011. So mungkin lah yang ini yang apa kamu punya supervisor tu maksudkan, iaitu transmit data tu dia mungkin perlahan dan kamu punya projek mungkin nak melajukan bacaan untuk parameter air tu. Tapi Nishan ada bagi tahu tadi bacaan COD, BOD, benda tu tak ada ya. BOD, COD kita tak boleh baca direct daripada monitoring. Yang tu kita kena buat testing dekat lab. So bacaan segera tu tak ada. Okay. Tapi sekarang ni kena bezakan di antara dua-dua benda tu lah. On-site monitoring dengan lab reading. So lab reading tu delay punya reading. On-site monitoring tu memang instant lah. Okay, segera. So mungkin projek kamu adalah untuk slow data transmission ni supaya dia tidak ada lagi slow data dan tidak akan segera boleh diambil. Okay. Tapi untuk projek ni dia macam buat pencemaran berlaku. Mungkin disebabkan oleh faktor-faktor manusia. Macam contoh yang kamu gambar, kamu letak tu, cumanya respon dia tu kamu buat Internet of Things untuk water quality monitoring. Dia tidak link another to one another. Okay. Slide 6. Ini comparison with other product and method. Apa benda comparison ni? Comparison dengan apa tu? Saya tak faham. Kamu compare dengan apa ni sebenarnya?
Sebenarnya kita nak compare
your product and this one.
Our product with another one. Because this product is already exist in our Malaysia. So we just want to compare.
Okay, alright, good. Just to make sure not to use the word comparison, because comparison ni means you put your product and product yang ini side by side. Kalau compare, kita buat macam tu. Tapi kalau comparison, you letak satu produk je, itu bukan compare. Okay, common sense lah, kena common sense sikit. Yang group tadi pun sama jugalah. Group tadi, yang group first tu, dia buat model, bukan prototype. Okay, so kena ada common sense lah kat situ. Okay, slide 7. Ni pun sama. Untuk manual ni, seboleh-bolehnya kita nakkan dia bacaan yang instance. Okay, instance. Ambil sebulan 4 kali pun tak apa. Okay, bukan sekadar 6 kali setahun. Sebulan 4 kali bacaan pun tak apa. Okay, sebab dia manual. So manual kamu boleh pilih. Tapi walaupun boleh pilih, kita tidak activate dia all day long. Okay, kita tidak activate, kita bukannya nak selalu dapatkan bacaan, tak. Okay, alright. So comparison tu put side by side, and then orang akan saya sebagai panel akan nampak sebenarnya apa yang awak buat. Okay, alright. Next slide. Okay, objective number 1, to identify the water quality monitoring guideline. So guideline yang ada sekarang ni identify tu satu je lah, okay, daripada Department of Environment, okay, class 1 to class 6. Okay, senang sangat tu identify ni, projek yang pertama. Dah, aku ingat kau ada kat sebelah. Okay, so, that one is easy lah, okay, to identify the water quality system monitoring guideline in industry area. This one should not be the objective. Okay, this one should be on your memory, on your skills, what to compare and what not to be taken, let's say parameter pH, turbidity and so on lah. So you only choose maybe 2 or 3 parameter. Awak boleh pilih lah antara parameter yang banyak-banyak tu. Awak boleh pilih pH, awak boleh pilih kekeruhan dan 2-3 item lagi lah. Okay, parameter tu bukan semua. Okay, kalau nak menunjukkan bacaan tu tercemar ke tak, air sungai tu tercemar ke tak, kita perlukan bacaan instance yang segera. Contoh dia untuk mengesan kandungan hidrokarbon yang berbahaya. Itu yang paling utama kalau nak mengesan ke pencemaran sungai yang betul. Bukan sekadar pH, bukan sekadar turbidity. Kalau waktu hujan air sungai menjadi keruh, takkan tu pun kita nak panggil pencemaran. Tak. Okay, pH berubah disebabkan oleh air hujan, sampah sarat banyak. Bukan. Okay, disebabkan pH kita boleh panggil dia sebagai pencemaran air sungai. Itu pun bukan. Okay, pencemaran sungai yang sebenar-benarnya ialah perubahan peratusan hidrokarbon yang tinggi. Hidrokarbon yang macam mana tu nanti awak boleh cari sendirilah. Dan kemahiran untuk cari peratusan hidrokarbon yang boleh menyebabkan pencemaran sungai, itu yang nombor 1 sebenarnya. Dan nombor 1 tu tak perlu pun dijadikan sebagai objektif. Okay, alright, awak terus buat produk. Okay, sebab yang nombor 1 tu betul projek awak, tapi saya nak tegur lah juga. Okay, alright. Okay, bila yang pertama ni saya tegur objektif, yang lain-lain semua tu banyak sangkut lah. So makan masa, memang makan masa. So awak kena betulkan balik dengan awak punya lecturer. Saya tahu lecturer kamu guide kamu dengan baik, dengan betul. Tapi ada masanya kita sebagai lecturer, antara lecturer pun ada part yang terlepas pandang lah. So ini pandangan saya. Okay, mungkin pandangan saya ni tidak begitu bernas, tidak begitu hebat, tidak begitu baik. Itu terpulang pada dia lah untuk dia terima. Okay, awak dengar ni benda yang saya beritahu ni. Saya dengar awak catat. So saya tak boleh nak go on dengan next slide sebab yang ini pun dah tersangkut. Okay, nombor 2, nombor 3. So nombor 3 tu pun sama. Objektif tadi. Okay, objektif yang nombor 3 tu pun to develop the water quality monitoring model. Which mean you already have your idea in mind. Ada model-model tertentu yang kamu boleh ikut, tapi sekarang ni kamu tak tunjuk pun sepanjang presentation. So satu dah tersangkut dekat objektif yang semua-semua ni, yang lain tu saya tak follow lah. Nanti banyak buang masa. Okay, thank you for your presentation. Kamera saya kat sini. Okay, boleh bersurai. Thank you. Okay. Banyak sangat. Saya nak tergelak pada, nak sedih pada, campur-campur. Tak apa. Itu awak boleh refer balik pada awak punya lecturer. Okay, next group. Mana nak Anushri tadi? Anushri, ya. Okay. Emilia, Anushri, Rahimi, Ashraf. Okay. Benda buka je. Okay, good afternoon and Salam sejahtera.
Afternoon,
And anyone who has the PowerPoint presentation, please open lah. 4:30 dah ni. A bit late lah. So tak payah risaulah. Okey ke tak okey tu cerita lain. Okey, yang penting ialah effort yang kamu curahkan. Kamu buat pencarian dan kamu curahkan. Tapi dengan syarat dengan guidance daripada daripada supervisor lah. Okey, takut kamu tidak over boundaries. Sepatutnya kena spesifik tapi kamu buat secara umum. Banyak kerja pula. Okay, kalau secara spesifik ni mungkin boleh mengurangkan keletihan untuk mencari maklumat. Itu yang kamu. Okay, next person kita tengok siapa ni. Ashraf. Ashraf dah ada. Mak Raimi. Okay. Mak Raimi. So tunggu dia lah untuk masuk. Okay. Alright. Okay, boleh present. Segera.
Sekejap itu.
Aduh. Augmented Reality pula. Okay, boleh. Okay, no problem. Carry on.
Okay, a very good afternoon to our dear panel in J1. So we are from group P3. Our supervisor is Puan Anisiatun. So today we are going to present our final year project that we done.
Okay, good. Carry on. No need to mention your metric number. Just carry on. I know who is talking now. Kalau Rahimi bercakap, saya nampak dia bercakap. Okay? Carry on.
Next slide.
Rahimi, next slide.
Faster. Ya.
Slide tak gerak? Belum lagi.
Tak ada. Tak apa, tak gerak pun tak apa. Awak just klik je kat situ. Saya nampak sebab skrin saya besar. Jangan risau. Kamu yang tengok ni kalau boleh pakai laptop lah, jangan pakai handphone. Okay, tak senonoh pakai handphone. Sebab lebih satu saya tengah recording so nanti saya akan bagi
Ustaz, kau share Ustaz. Okay, jap.
Tak nombor slow sangat ni anak ni. Hujan ke kat luar? Tak hujan kat sini. Tak hujan. Kamu semua tepi tingkap ke?
Pardon, sir?
Are you all tepi tingkap?
Yeah.
Wi-Fi kamsis dia terus
Mendung kat luar kan? Tapi tak hujan kan? Hujan? Tak perasan.
Tak mendung ni.
Tu tak apa. So saya suruh kamu tengok tingkap je. Kalau slow tu gelap lah bilik kamu. Okay, tak apa. Kira. Cepat. Tak sengah lah ni. Saya nak tengok ikan lagi. Saya nak pergi bazar lagi. Ujung-ujung ni tak payah ke bazar lah. Makan je apa yang ada kat kantin tu. Kafe tu. Makan banyak basi. Teh. Ashraf ni, cepat sikit. Lambat ni.
Kejap tu ada masalah lain ni.
Lain. Nanti next week pula. Next presentation kalau masalah lain datang face to face kat pejabat ni. Sebab kamu SEM 5, after raya cuti SEM kamu kena datang balik, kecuali yang sempat lah. Lambatnya. Makan airtime ni.
Okey tak tu Ustaz?
Ada. Boleh tak?
Kejap.
Kalau tak dapat, kalau internet slow, boleh present malam. Boleh.
Ini ada.
Tak apa, boleh. Saya nampak semua. Cuba kamu present screen. Jangan present screen ya, present pada program tu. Okey, cuba. Apa tadi dah betul dah? Ya Allah. Sabar je lah aku dengan demo ni. Tak nak buat lain, susah. Sama je. Okey, teruskan. Sedap tidur petang. Tiba-tiba kena jadi panel tak. Bayanglah macam mana. Tak ada apa pun, okey je. Okey. Tak apa, carry on je lah. Tunggu lama-lama pun tak best juga.
Ni ke slideshow?
Boleh.
Besar. Okay, next slide. Okay, for the content,
okay, next.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Nama saya Nur Emilia Atira, Diploma Martini. Nowadays, the improvement of modern technology that is blowing people's mind, even though the technology improves safety among workers, especially in construction sites, still increasing due to some factors. And accident can be avoidable and still accident can control. This project mainly focus on creating a safety module using augmented reality for the employees in a workplace. Now let's take a look what is augmented reality. Augmented reality is an enhanced version of the real physical world that is
enhanced
version of the real physical world that is achieved using digital visual elements, sound, or other sensory stimuli delivered via technology. Amid the rise of data collection and analysis, one of augmented reality primary goal is to highlight specific features of the physical world, increase understanding of those features, and derive smart and accessible insight that can be applied to real world application.
And derive. Bukan drive lah. Derive. Derive ni maksud dia terbitkan, keluarkan. So next time better use your own writings lah, sentence. Ini semua writing yang ambil daripada internet, saya tahu. Next. Okay. Kira. Emilia? Hello?
Next.
Next.
Okay. Problem statement kami tuan.
Next. Problem statement saya baca je ni kat sini. Kamu yang lambat.
So basically this one is the statistic we took from the internet to show this is the problem that we are facing. So this can be used to achieve our objectives of the project. Next slide.
So the objective of this project, one is to design an interactive way of learning safety at workplace. Second, to develop an augmented reality system in safety at workplace. And the last one is to evaluate the efficiency and workability of augmented reality technology.
Perfect. Yes, thank you. Senang faham saya.
Okay, ni the project scope. Okay, for the first one, material can use the smartphone and have data, Wi-Fi, and the apps for the BLIPPAR. Okay, guna apps ni guna dekat location dia, dekat construction site. So dia akan test dekat 4 elemen yang kita orang dah study, iaitu hazard, PPE, safety training and basic law. Okay, the second analysis, scan, check and proceed. Okay, for the result, we can check for the PPE, precaution, safe site, employee safety secure, and the last one, low accident rate. Okay, for the expert yang boleh guna untuk application ni adalah engineer ataupun supervisor. Okay, the next.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Okay.
Sebab saya tengok benda sama je. Every group yang present daripada yang lepas how many times?
Okay, so now I will skip this part. I hope you understand.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, this one is Gantt chart.
We use the project management. Next slide. Okay, this is the main part. We're going to talk about result analysis. Okay, so basically to summarize the whole project of our project is let me tell you the title of this project: Augmented in Construction Safety Education using the BLIPPAR app. So BLIPPAR is one of the augmented reality app that we can sketch in that BLIPPAR app. So of course, if we need to go for this module, means everyone have to download the BLIPPAR app. So in this BLIPPAR app, we have sketched and did our module about the construction safety, and we divided that into 4 categories. First, the hazards. Second is the personal equipment, personal precaution equipment, safety training, and the basics law. So here we will have the once they scan the code, we have a logo marker. So they use the BLIPPAR app to scan that logo, and this main page will appear in the first after they scan. So these 4 elements will be applied into this safety education. So first is as for my element is hazard. So in this hazard, I divided into 5 categories, which is safety, warning, precaution signage, fire equipment signage, mandatory signage, and prohibition signage. So this could be one of the interactive way for the employees to learn about what is hazard signage, what is personal equipment that they can use, and each element after they click let's see example after they click the safety, it will appear all the safety signage in related at the construction site. So once they click each signage, they will give a multi-language for them to understand. We will written multi-language, and also we will input some videos for them to understand more about the signage. So this will be for the hazard element. So next, my friend Emilia will explain her part, which is the personal equipment.
Okay, next personal protective equipment. So dalam gambar tu adalah PPE page. Seperti yang kita nampak dalam tu ada 6 PPE, iaitu safety helmet, safety glove, eyewear, safety boot, safety mask and vest. Setiap elemen ni disediakan satu video pendek. Contohnya kalau kita tekan helmet tu akan keluar video cara pakai dia yang betul. Sama juga macam elemen-elemen lain. So video-video ni tak sampai 1 minit pun. So this will be a simple as well interactive way for labor to learn and understand the right way to use PPE.
Okay.
Next, Ashraf.
Okay, yang saya punya pula bahagian safety training. So saya terbagikan kepada 2, iaitu workplace and employee. Yang workplace ni dia gunakan untuk macam tempat construction tu, dia tunjuk cara lah, macam guna mesin ni dengan betul. Kalau employee ni macam bahagian kita boleh buat report yang bahagian construction tu ada problem apa, macam tu. Next, Amy.
Okay, lastly is basic law. Okay, ada 3 elemen dalam basic law. First, saya letak construction law. Second, labours law. And third, basic rules. Okay, construction law ni bila kita tekan, dia akan keluar macam-macam law berkenaan dengan construction, macam Quantity Surveyors Act, lepas tu Architect Act, yang berkaitan dengan construction lah. Macam labours law ni, kita kalau bila tekan, dia akan keluar hak untuk labours tu. Contoh boleh access apa, boleh claim apa. Okay. And lastly, site rules ni ataupun basic rules, macam biasalah, benda-benda basic yang kita patut tahu sebelum kita masuk dalam site.
Okay.
This one, we did some little survey among public to ask them their opinion regarding whether this augmented reality technology applying into the safety education will be suitable or not. So this is the statistic that we collected from them.
Okay. I think it's good, but questionnaire survey ni must be on it's not the main point. So the main point is you make your own augmented reality software for safety and hazard in construction site, and then try to impress audience how to learn keselamatan dan kesihatan pekerja di tapak bina pakai apps ni. Berbanding kita ikut kuliah, kita tengok video, kita baca buku dengan belajar melalui apps. That's one, we can use that for main point to support your project. Questionnaire survey is good, but it doesn't do anything much to point your strong objective.
So you ask us
bagus.
to give you proof that the public use the app and let know in their opinion.
Yep.
Okay, so
rather than learn from books, reading Facebook and another social media, why not use our software, AR, and then learn and then give your feedback. Which one is better? That one is main point for your project. Yes. This one is okay. Question survey is okay. 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 Next.
I guess that's all from us.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Not much I can tinker with. But I show you that your group is doing on right track. Okay, first group tadi tu dia buat model, dia tak buat prototype ataupun tak buat benda betul, jadi tajuk dia dengan apa yang dia buat tu memang dah lari lah. Okay, second group tadi tu ada banyak sangkut, ada 1-2 sangkut pada awal-awal, so saya tak boleh nak proceed dengan yang the next project, the next slide itu. Tapi untuk group awal ni I think is not as canggih as very good like other project. Wah, buat benda tu, buat benda ni. Kita buat yang biasa-biasa je. Tapi on right tracks, okay, saya boleh faham awak punya objektif. Nombor 1, nombor 2, nombor 3, and then apa yang awak present tadi tu just for questionnaire survey tadi tu cannot be used for result analysis. Okay, untuk tunjuk biasa-biasa boleh, tapi untuk result analysis tak boleh guna lah. Okay, so far okay, good. Cumanya untuk projek AR ni dia banyak like dia banyak lagi benda yang kita boleh teroka. AR ni benda-benda yang kita nak teroka, okay, benda yang kita nak explore. Tapi di realiti yang lain lah, kalau macam Dr. Strange tu multiverse dia yang dia punya je lah. Faham kan multiverse Doctor Strange punya? Okay. Kau ada yang tak tengok MCU. Okay, so I think jangan buat canggih-canggih lah. Awak punya projek dah cukup bagus. I want you all to stress more on content for the basic laws, PPE, dapatkan contoh-contoh yang terbaik daripada luar sana, and then put that all information in your AR. That will be great. That will be wonderful project. Okay. Alright. Okay, thank you for your presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, boleh bersurai. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lega. Biasanya kalau dalam